Hi, what happens when you speak your truth? What happens when you speak your truth? When you take away the false mask and stand in your truth and say what you really mean from an authentic place and disclose to the world and even to yourself who you really are. When you stand in your power and in your truth, what happens? Have you ever noticed how you feel or how your body reacts? Well, I just noticed the other day when I was making some videos about my spiritual life and how much I have transformed. I was thinking about the people who probably might see it, although I'm highly doubtful of that, and how they would react to me disclosing certain aspects of my life for the first time. For many people, it will probably be the first time because I came from a very goody Christian background. And as I say all the time, that Christianity is the base of my being, and really the tenets of what it stands for is what guides my life. And but I have chosen to expand my mind and to explore who I am on a much deeper level and in a way that means so much more to me than anyone else would care about. Anyway, so let me show you a little thing that makes me happy. This is a celestite crystal, and it's very beautiful, as you can see. It's very angelic. It has some angelic qualities to it, and just looking at it just makes me happy. It really sparkles. It's just that it's probably not being captured correctly, and its beauty and its magnificence is not coming through clearly on this video. But anyway, that was just something for you. Anyway, that's a celestite, and I love it. Mwah. Anyway, so as I was saying, I noticed that when I make some of these videos and I speak my truth, it's really something that I feel on an energetic level. I feel sometimes my throat constricting. And when I speak these truths for the first time, I notice how my body feels. I feel my throat constricting, my heart sinking, like you wouldn't even believe it. I feel a pain in my heart area, like it's almost like there's a struggle to get that information out. And I feel like the information coming from my heart, which is my truth, and going through my throat chakra, which allows me to express my truth, and actually eventually coming out from my mouth, really, it's almost like a struggle for it to come out, but it's something that I have to do, and it does come out. But what I notice is that I can sense the resistance in my body to speak my truth and to stand in my truth. I can feel the fear vibrations in my body. And at the end of the day, all I can say is that maybe goes on for a lot of people, and that's why they don't stand in their truth. That's why they don't speak their truth. And I just want to share that it's very something to be really proud of. If you really do stand in your truth and align yourself to your truth, it really is liberating. I mean, it feels scary. You experience fear when you're doing it, but still, at the end of the day, it's the most liberating thing ever. And it's something that you really should be proud of, you know? So, one way that I deal with this fear is that I try to process my emotions when I go to sleep. Before I go to sleep, I ask my body, because my body senses all these energetic feelings and it's stored in my body on a cellular level. I'll actually have to make a video about how to allow your body to process your emotions while you sleep and while you're in an unconscious state, because your body really absorbs all the emotions. It has always absorbed them. Your body has always been with you. It feels all the fears and all the emotions that you go through, and all those things are stored in your body on a cellular level. But there are exercises that can allow you to release those emotions, so that you feel freer and you are in a much better state at the end of the day. You have to trust your body. As much as people trust their minds, you also have to trust your body. It's a mind-body thing, but most people tend to ignore the body. But it's very, very important to allow your body to discharge these emotions on your behalf. The body is very, very intelligent when you think about it. So anyway, so that's what I do in the night. Before I go to sleep, I just ask my body to help me identify the kind of feelings that I'm feeling. Whether I have a word for those feelings or not, I trust that my body knows what they are, and I just ask for a release. I ask for a release from those fears, and then, when I wake up in the morning the next day, I believe that it's done, and by faith and by assumption and by sheer will, I go ahead and carry on with my life in the most positive way that I can. So the purpose of this video was just to encourage you to keep standing in your truth regardless of your own personal resistance, and try to notice the kind of feelings that you have when you are standing in your truth, and just be proud at least that you can notice them and keep going forward and confidently, because there really is no point for anybody to live this life for 1 minute longer wearing a mask. I mean, it helps for so many people. It helps to wear that mask because they try to fit in. But fitting in is not what you want. You want to stand out. You want to be unique. You want to be yourself. You want to live your purpose and not anybody else. You want to make your plan so that you're not in anyone else's plan, and you want to be the best you that you can ever be. And once you make the decision to stand for your truth, everything in the universe will align and support you in that decision. You will become a master. So stand in your truth, be you, and do you. See you next time.